Hello world. Oops, I should take these off, otherwise you'll have reflection. I can't see, I'm blind as a bat, but at least you won't get reflection from my glasses. So let me quickly give you heads up on what happened, and we're on day 2 now, but day 1 started off really poorly. I broke a key in my pannier, I had to change all 3 barrels, so that wasn't a good start. And then when I got to my motorbike, I realised that the mechanic who had worked on the bike the night before to put some spotlights and hard wire my tom-tom had left 3 or 4 screws out of the panels. So I had to shoot down to him, find the screws, screw the panels in tightly, and then I was on my way. But I was running late, I was behind schedule, so even though it rained and it rained and it rained, I didn't have time to get my waterproofs on because I was already late for Dover. Anyway, as I said in my video, which is out now for day 1, I had little swimming pools in my boots, but because it was so windy, they also dried before I got to Dover. Went on to Dunkirk and I found myself in a room. My fault, I looked for a cheaper option and it was a really cheap option. It was more of a cell than a room, but again, day 1's diary is out there, the video diary, so you can have a look. Day 2, got up early in the morning, 6:30, had breakfast, shot into Dunkirk. It was great because everyone's asleep, so I could park the bike literally at the doorstep of Town Hall, City Hall, and nobody would tell me otherwise. So I took a few pictures of Dunkirk, took a couple of videos, saw a few sites, and then headed down to Luxembourg via Belgium. On the way, I looked at a couple of chateaus, but they were in Luxembourg. I didn't really stop in Belgium to take sights in, just a couple of service stations on the way. Tomorrow, the plan is to go into Luxembourg and see some things in the centre of Luxembourg, and then ride down to Mont Blanc, where I'll stay the night, and maybe the day after head into Lyon, and then shoot into Switzerland and hopefully a place that I love, Steckelberg. So that's the plan that was yesterday, and that's what's going to happen today. In other words, I'm going to sleep, make today's video diary, put it on there so you can watch it tomorrow, and then tomorrow it'll be Lyon, and also some of Luxembourg Central. So that's it, folks. Keep tuned, and I'll see you soon. Take care.
This is City Hall, and this is the magnificent building they call the Town Hall. Absolutely beautiful. Nice little square, and the lovely roads that are situated all around. France. There is something to be said about the jardins, the gardens of France. They put so much effort and beauty in their parks. This weeping willow doesn't weep when it has such a glorious view in front of it. A rockery brook or stream, And let's not forget little bridges to cross. There's a storm brewing up ahead, but I had to stop here. Just look at that view. A beautiful road, clean as a whistle on both sides, but look at that view. And of course, the trusted NC 750. But again, look at that view. So I'm at a chateau, a castle, and that's what it's called. I can do Chateau D, Bois Sheed, I'm not sure, but that's the place. On the roof terrace of a little eatery, but that is the chateau, and it has wondrous views. Let's have a look. Let's show you what we can see. From another vantage point, you see this valley and all its glory. Another chateau, another castle in Luxembourg, and just a reason to stop, really. I mean, don't get me wrong, these chateaus are absolutely beautiful, and I can imagine when in their full splendor, when they weren't derelict, they would have been something else. But for me, it's more about having little pit stops so that the body gets a 5-10 minute break, and that's it really, folks. I will venture in, but I won't record, because I think if I was to do a proper video of this chateau, it would be a whole YouTube channel. But this is just a diary, or part of the daily diary. Right folks, so this is hotel number 2, day 2. So we're at Luxembourg. It's the cheapest hotel I could find. It's outside the city, but it's quite nice. It's an Ibis budget, but compared to the cell that I was in yesterday at Dunkirk, this is quite nice. Minimalistic, basin, shower, toilet by the front door, and just a blind that only goes up so far, and me. So hello folks, that's me, disheveled me, broken me. You can see I'm not what I used to be. But anyway, I thought I'd show you the room, and now it's time to go downstairs and beg for a fork, because I bought a salad in Belgium and they don't give you plastic forks with it. So either I use my hands or I try to get a fork. Anyway, that's the room, guys. I'll be putting today's diary up for tomorrow, but today you can see yesterday's diary. Goodbye and take care, everyone.